Hello, Sandy. How are you today?
I'm good, Leo. Thank you so much for inviting me here.
I'm happy to have you here. So just before we start the session, Sandy works with a company named Justcall. It's a company that I'm researching in the last few months. What I like about the product is that it gives you a solution both on desktop and also mobile. Most of the competition from my research are able to give you a very good solution on the desktop, but they cannot have the solution on mobile, both SMS and phone calls. So this is why I think that Justcall is a product, is an interesting product. Of course, that later on, if you will choose that you like to take a demo or anything like that, there will be a link in the description below with a special promotion, as we always do. And Sandy, I will give you the stage. Please present your product in few words, just so the audience will understand why Justcall is a good competitor in this crazy VoIP business.
Absolutely, Leo. So now, since you said that, I'll present it in a very few words. JustCall is one of those tools that allows you to make calls and send text messages from almost anywhere on the internet. Right? That's the simplest way I can define it. It gets you the capability of making calls and sending text messages on the go, and it makes sure that all your calls and all the text messages are getting logged in the CRM. It's as
Right.
simple as that.
So
Yeah.
even if I use your solution from desktop, which is connected to my CRM,
Mm.
or if I use it from mobile, all those calls still being logged in the CRM.
That is correct. That is absolutely right. Yeah.
Okay, now, big problem that I see with most of the solutions out there is that it's or you can have your phone calls using your phone, or you can send text messages using a plugin, an external plugin. And then customers need to have both a subscription to a plugin, which is around $30 per month, and also a phone system, which makes things much more complicated in terms of the maintenance and also financially. How your solution works?
Right. So with JustCall, see, there's just one tool that offers both calling and texting.
Okay.
And that's, of course, that comes with an advantage. The pricing of the tool is actually in two layers, right? There's a layer of the subscription cost, and the second is the calling and the texting charges, right? So
So
they are both.
the usage, which is
Hmm.
calling and text, is
Yeah.
separated than the price of the product.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay.
So it
Now,
actually makes the subscription a little cheaper, and gives you a model where you pay as you go. So
yes.
yes, that comes with an advantage.
Now, from my understanding, even if you use it for a call center that running, hundreds of phone calls a day, eventually the price is still competitive comparing to the other solutions. Is that correct?
That is absolutely right. I mean, if you look at other solutions that are out there in the market, what you'll see is majorly models where you're paying for you're paying for calls and you're paying for text messages, or even for users that you might not even make full use of in the whole month. The good
Yes.
part with Just Call is that when you go ahead and purchase a set of credits or a set of like, let's say, amount in for making calls, those credits, etc., they are all like transferable from one month to the other, so they don't expire. They are actually exhausted when you move from as you go for making calls and sending texts.
Okay. Now let's go 1 second to the point of SMS.
Mm.
When I see SMS as an automation guy, I care about being able to send text messages based on events. For example, not only go to the dialer and send text message, I
Yeah.
also like to initiate a text message when someone has a birthday. When a new lead comes in, I want to shoot automatically a text message that, saying, hey, it's Lior, I will give you a call in 10 minutes. And then I have 10 minutes to wrap up and give a call. Do you have those capabilities?
Yes. So see, Justcall, when I talk about, CRMs, like where you have the option of sending out or using webhooks or APIs, Justcall almost gives the option to send out text messages from almost every one of those CRMs. Some of them on top of my mind that I have is, Zoho especially. We offer the capability of using webhooks of Justcall via the workflow rules in Zoho. So you can actually use that to send out those automated SMSs as well.
How difficult is the webhook to use? Do I just need to provide the webhook with the phone number and message, or it's more complicated than that?
No, yeah, absolutely. That's how it is. All you got to do is just provide the webhook with the phone number and the message, right? Of course, you have to specify the trigger when you're creating the workflow rule.
Of course.
Yeah, and
Yes.
that's it. I mean, it is a simple process that you can go through and use that to send out those automated SMSs.
Got it. So I can create, for people that are interested, I can create a simple video that is showing how to create those webhooks, and people can start using them without paying developers hundreds of dollars to implement the solution.
That is correct. Yes.
I like it.
When you're with a system like Justcall, you actually get support from our development team, from our a support team as well. They can help you out in getting all those things set up. So yeah, that's not a problem at all.
Got it. So your team is not only supporting the product itself, it also can help people to set up those webhooks free of charge.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good offering. Now, can you show me, for example, how the interface look like? Give me a small demo, visual demo on how it works with Zoho, how Justcall works. And also one more thing that I would like to see later, if you have this solution. Lots of people like to have from time to time mass SMS campaigns, let's say for 1,000 customers or 2,000 customers. If it's doable, and if it is, how it really works. Again, sorry for all those questions. I'm just trying to pinpoint specific problems that I found with other plugins.
Not a problem. Absolutely. Let's go through those points one by one. Okay.
Okay.
First, we'll begin with what the interface of Justcall looks like. So this is what the tool of Justcall looks like. First of all,
Okay.
right, where you're opened up on the dashboard, you get to see all the information that you want to get on the analytics, etc. As an admin, right? And as
So
soon as you
1 second. As a user, do I need to have your interface opened in order to use your phone system?
No, not at all. You just need to log in once, okay? And that's it. You just got to log in once, install our Chrome extension or our, desktop version of the app that we offer, or the mobile version, right? And that's it. You don't have to go ahead and log in every time, right? So that's, of course, that is something that we took care of in the beginning.
If it's a Chrome extension, I assume that anywhere on the web, whenever there is a link to a phone, I can click and it automatically initiate Justcall and create it, right?
That is absolutely correct. Yes.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and do that, and we actually offer a capability where you can select a certain number, right? Like right swipe. Let me just show you. So you can just highlight it like this, and you get this option of click to call in text as well, right? So that is of course an advantage that comes with the Chrome extension. Okay.
Most companies will have the ability for a call. I did not see one that offers also a text, so that might be interesting.
Yes, definitely. So yes, that of course comes with an advantage. Now, how does an agent use it? Whenever you go ahead and let's say go ahead and integrate your Justcall account with, for example, Zoho in this case, you get to see these click to call and text buttons. Okay. Now these buttons are here because of our extension again. Okay.
Yes.
And they will allow you to initiate a call right from over here from within Zoho itself. So all you have to do is just hit that call button and you can just dial right from over here.
Got it.
While you're making a call, you can take down notes.
And where those notes are being saved?
These notes will go in the activity information where we log the activity, okay? And that's where the notes will be
They
logged
call
within
notes.
the activity itself. Yes, yeah.
They call notes, okay. And I see it says record on the top. Are those recording, do I need to pay extra money to have my phone calls recorded?
No, so you don't need to pay extra money for the recording. Plus, over here, you see this is an option where you can turn off the recording as well. In case you're going ahead for some sensitive data on the other end.
Yes.
So you can actually go ahead and turn off the recording by clicking on this button, and the recording will be turned off, and then you can resume as well.
I see. Okay.
Right. Now, while you make this call, you can put the call on mute, you can put the call on hold, you can transfer or merge this call with a contact, a number, or a team member, as I told you. This is my team, so I get to see the availability status and everything, right?
Yes.
And when I also have this option of a voicemail drop, right? So voicemail drop is basically if a call goes to voicemail, I can go ahead and just click a button and drop a pre-recorded message that'll be an answer to a voicemail, right? And the call ends automatically after that. When the call ends,
can I do it automatically whenever I'm calling? Let's say I know that one of your features is predictive dialer, which means it's calling multiple people. Can I set it up that when it's dialing someone and there is no answer, it will drop a voicemail automatically and go to the next?
Actually, the predictive dialer is already capable of that. Where if you go ahead and upload a list of contacts, and if it hits a voicemail, it automatically detects that and drops a pre-recorded message and just moves ahead to the next call. You don't have to go ahead and do it on every call like with the regular dialer.
Got it. So it can be automated without programming it and something crazy. It's just part of the plan.
That's correct. Yes. Okay.
Very good.
When the call ends, you rate this call accordingly, select a post-call outcome. Let's say this person was interested and you hit save.
Just 1 second. Yeah. The disposition that you showed me, is it configurable?
Yes, so they are all customizable, and you can go ahead and choose your own disposition from the settings over here.
And where the disposition goes to the lead?
They actually go to we can go ahead and I'll just show you. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, so we can actually go ahead and log the dispositions in the call results field. Okay, over here. There are also other options if you want to log it to any other field that you already have predefined. Then yes, we can obviously go ahead and do that. Yeah. So you see, now, this is how I call
when there is an incoming phone call and no one picks it up as a missed call, is it being logged as a lead or sending an email, or how it's being handled?
Right. So whenever there is an incoming call, and let's say it's a missed call, as you can see, it gets logged first of all against the contact. Now, if the contact is not available on, let's say,
it's a new lead.
Yeah, if it's a new lead, then yes, we log it as a new lead, so that you can go ahead and make sure that whichever call came in and which is not in your CRM, you can obviously go ahead and connect with them. So yeah, we log it as a lead, and we can create new leads for you on your behalf on the CRM.
I see. Okay. Can we dive a little bit into the SMS plugin? Can you show us, first of all, on your mobile app, how can I see incoming phone calls on the phone? And also, how can I see incoming SMS? The main problem that I see is when we're initiating automatically SMS to clients, when they're responding to us, it's only in the CRM. And that's a problem because people are on the go, they're not in front of the computer all the time, and they're missing the incoming SMS. So you said that you have a mobile solution for it, and I really want to see how fast a sales guy can identify the incoming text and respond to it or take any kind of action.
So this is what the mobile app looks like here. And but just to start with, first of all, how the call would look like, how an incoming call would look like on the mobile app. Let me just show you that first.
So this is probably the history, right? Like what happened?
Yes.
Calls. Okay, very good.
This is the recent calls on the above, and this is the recent text messages below.
Got it. So it's split between text messages and phone calls.
Correct. Now, I don't necessarily need to be on the mobile app in order to receive these calls, right? So I can answer the call from over here. And, during the call, I can, again, I have these options here to use the keypad. I have the option of, moving from an earpiece to a speakerphone, putting the call on mute, transferring the call.
Got it. So you can also transfer. And can you transfer to people also in the office and not only people on mobile?
Yes. So this is, you see this list over here. This is actually my team members.
Mm-hmm.
I can transfer to a number or a contact as well. Right? So I have all the three options here. And then there is also this capability where you can merge the call. So there is transfer and then there is merge, right?
Like a conference call?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, that's very useful.
Okay. Now, again, on the mobile app, when you end this call, you get this option of rating the call.
That was my next question. If you can leave notes.
Yeah. So you can rate the call. You can take down your notes and select an outcome. Right. This is all customizable again. If you want, you can also, schedule a follow-up call from over here, and that follow-up call can go ahead and create a scheduled activity on the CRM that you're integrated with.
Got it. So it will create a scheduled call on Zoho related to this contact.
That is correct. Yes.
That is very cool. Okay.
Okay. And all you got to do is then hit submit, and all your feedback is recorded. Right?
Got it. Now show me how do I see an incoming SMS. So let's say that I just send a webhook SMS for a client that is saying, did you get my proposal? Is responding back, yes, I did. I want to see how can I see it, or the notification that I will get as a salesperson.
So this is how a push notification would come in, right? You're on the home page of your cell phone, and a push notification shows up over here.
Got it. So you're getting some kind of an alert with sound or something, but you know that an alert is coming in.
Correct. Yes.
Now, how those notifications are being shown on the desktop in Zoho? Do I have a way as a programmer to, whenever the SMS is coming in, to create a click alert or anything that I want to do? Most companies will give you alert for text messages as a task, which is horrible. Because one communication, with the customer might have about 10 communications. That means 10 tasks. This is totally stupid. Also, they do it with emails, which is also very stupid because you're getting massive amount of emails. What I'm looking for is simplicity. I want to get, for example, a click message that is telling me, Lior just sent you a text, click here.
Totally. Absolutely. That is exactly what we do. So we offer you a capability of getting push notifications in place. Okay. And whenever, since I think I'm on a screen share, I'm not getting to see this, but this is how a push notification would look like.
Got it. So it will be on my browser.
That is correct.
That's actually cool.
And you can just click on this and it'll open the page for you where you can go ahead and send back those text messages. The second thing I think that you mentioned was the capability where you want to send out a broadcast text message, right?
Yes.
So that is something which is available in the system of Justcall, where you want to go ahead and let's say you want to go ahead and upload a list of contacts and you want to send out an information of an offer that you might be having in place for, let's say the month of July. So all you got to do is, you go to the bulk SMS section on Justcall, and where you can go ahead and upload a list of contacts, right? Like a CSV or an Excel file,
Yes.
and send out those bulk text messages from over here as well. So we create bulk texting campaigns, okay, where you can upload contacts and go ahead and send out those broadcast text messages as well.
Got it. Now, I saw beside each campaign, you had an amount associated with it. So I assume that you are creating the campaign, load the message, load the customers, and then it will tell you how much is going to cost you to send it.
That is correct.
That's awesome. That's really, really good. That's
so you get
really good. Because then you can choose if the extra $5 worth for you for this campaign or not.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's very good.
And then when you click on pay now, this option get deduced from your calling credits, okay? And the credits, of course, that we talked about earlier. And then only this campaign would be active.
Very good. Now, can you schedule a campaign? I know I'm going...
Totally.
I hope it's not too far.
No, not at all. See, campaigns are definitely there to be scheduled, right? I mean, nobody wants that if I have to send out a campaign in the next week on Monday, I don't want to go ahead and wake up on 8 a.m. on Monday and then send out the campaign, right?
That's right.
So I can actually do it in a way where, let's say this is my test account and where I go ahead and upload the list of contacts. I select the number that I want to send the SMS.
You can select it from a, let's say, a sales agent account and not the general account.
Yes. So if every salesperson has their own number, then yes, we can select that number as well, right? Then you select the date and the time that you want to send the SMS on. Let's say, Monday, probably 8 a.m., right? Click on apply, hit save, and then I create my text messages. Now, when I create the texting, I have the capability where I can personalize my text message as well. Have the first place and name.
Yes.
And this is all coming from the CSV or the Excel file that I have uploaded.
That's right. Now I see also an ability to have some kind of an attachment or a picture.
Yes. So you have that capability where you can, this is actually available for only US and Canadian numbers, right? Where you can go ahead and, click on this and upload a file to send out those, in case you want to send out an MMS as well.
Very cool. And the price will be calculated based on the message and the picture and everything.
That is correct. So every picture where a picture size or a file size should not be more than 5 megabytes. That actually comprises of one text message completely. Okay.
So if it's less than 5 megabytes, it still counts as one message?
Yes. A picture counts as one message. It's just that the data size of that picture should not be more than 5 megabytes.
Yeah, of course. It's a mobile device.
Yeah.
Very good.
You do that, then you hit save and then hit create.
Got it. And then the message is created. And then it's estimating the amount. And if you want it, you click on pay, and then it will be sent on the relevant date.
That is absolutely correct. Yes.
Very cool. Very cool.
So the predictive dialer is an add-on to Justcall. Okay, where you can go ahead and upload or push a list of contacts, and you can dial through them in a seamless fashion or in a predictive fashion, as we call it, right? So let's say you have a list of contacts and you have a team of telemarketers that want to dial through those contacts. That's where a predictive dialer comes into play, where you can upload a list of contacts. It will dial multiple calls at the same time. Whichever call is answered, only that is connected to a live person. So basically, it helps you make more calls in less time as well.
Is it calling one at a time or multiple lines calling multiple people, and when someone answers, you get it?
There are both the options. You have the auto dialer, which is one at a time. You have the predictive dialer, which is multiple calls at the same time.
I see. And then it can connect to one person or multiple agents?
It can connect to multiple agents. Auto dialing is for a single person, but predictive dialing is for multiple people.
Look, I think you have here a very nice solution. Last question that I have is about support, which
Yes.
I know that this is a part that most companies suck. What is your support abilities? Do you have like a chat that I don't need to call you guys? I can just chat and you guys help me, or I need to wait half hour on the line and pray for support? How it works?
So that's the best part with Justcall, right? You get 24 into 5 days of uninterrupted support. Very soon we'll be going live on the weekends as well. I don't have an ETA on that, but yes, that's going to happen very soon. Yes, we offer live chat support where you get a minimum response time from anywhere to 3 to 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay, but not half hour and.
No, sir.
Okay.
That I can ensure. Because see, actually, we went from phone support to live chat support only because of this. Because when you're on phone support, people have to be in the queue. They're waiting, they're in the queue,
Horrible.
and it gets frustrating. I know that. And yes, this is where we switched to a live chat support, not even to a ticketing support that takes around even more than the phone support. So that's why we switched to live chat. And yes, definitely the support is going to be one of those things that you're going to find extremely helpful when it comes to a system like Justcall.
Got it. So you can help me based on what you said before. You can help me not only with AIDS broken, also how to, and you guys will try to help me and figure it out.
Absolutely, yes, definitely. You get all the hands that you require in order to not just set up the account, but also use it in the best way possible.
Got it. Now, if people that are seeing this video and they want to get their own demo, or they want to have some kind of a trial account, or what is your proposal or some kind of a promotion for people that seeing this video?
Yes, so totally. So whenever you go ahead and sign up or start with Justcall, the special offer that you get is a 70% discount on our subscription cost for the first one. Okay, where you go ahead and get to try the full platform capabilities on a 70% discount on the subscription. Most majorly, what happens is that platforms offer you restricted capabilities on the tools for a certain limited amount period.
Of course.
But yes, with Justcall, you get full access to the whole platform on the trial discount. Okay, where you get to see and test every feature for a month's time. Because as we discussed, you also see that it's an elaborate tool, right? And in order to figure out what value it brings to the table, yes, it majorly does take around a month's time to get everything in place and then understand what it does.
So I need basically, as a business owner, I need to risk 30% of your fee to be able to try the tool. And if I like it, I can continue with the full price. And if not, I won't.
That is correct. Yes. The good part with Justcall is that, there are no contracts involved upfront. Even if you're going ahead and trying out the system, there are no contracts there. If you want to get into a contract after that, then we can always have those conversations. But yes, upfront, there are no, contracts in the trial subscription of the tool.
Got it. So in the description below, you will provide me some kind of a link that people can click on it and get the 70% off, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. So thank you, Sandy, for your time. I really appreciate it. I think you have a cool tool here. And
yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
I will be happy to create some custom videos on how to initiate webhooks, or the basic stuff that most people don't know, which is very simple to do. It's just about knowledge that I can provide them. But I think I will go ahead and do some videos about it.
Definitely. I'll be very happy to help you out with those as well. Not a problem there. And I really appreciate you doing this session. And yeah, you have a wonderful day.
You too. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.